Warren Buffett said that he likes to invest in businesses that have four important criteria. The first one is an understandable business model. The second one is a durable competitive advantage. The third one is excellent management. And the fourth one is favorable long-term economics. The first one is an understandable business model. And what Hudaco does for a living is it imports and distributes branded industrial consumable products. It's divided its business up into two segments. The first one is industrial consumables, and that includes products like bearings, power transmission products, diesel engines and spares. That's about 2/3 of our business and about 2/3 of our profits as well. And the final third of our business is consumer-related products. And the kind of products you'd find under that segment is power tools, security equipment, professional communication equipment, and automotive aftermarket products. But the concept of value add is key to our business model. How we measure ourselves is important to understanding our business model. Return on net operating assets is the key measurable that we use. And so you'd expect that if we were trying to deliver the highest possible return on net operating assets, that what we'd be concentrating on doing here at head office would be to maximize the gross margins, to minimize expenses, and to have as little stock as possible on the balance sheet. Stock, in fact, is our biggest manageable asset. But in fact, we don't do that. What we try and do is we try and get the optimum relationship between all of those things. So we manage the gross margin, we manage the expenses, and we manage the stock that we have in our balance sheet to give us the optimum relationship between the two. And that optimum, once we arrive at that optimum relationship, is when we maximize our return on net operating assets. For example, if we were just to minimize the stock, we wouldn't be able to offer instant availability to our customers. And when you're selling consumable products, which are mainly spare parts, you can understand how important it is for our customers to be able to get the product quickly. You know, they've got a large machine which is standing idle for want of a spare part that perhaps costs 1,000 or 2,000 rand. They want that machine to be repaired as quickly as possible. I think what we've learned over the years is that if you need, for example, 6 months stock on your balance sheet, then to support 6 months stock on your balance sheet, you need a gross margin of 50%, let's say, and your expenses can only be 25% of sales. If you can manage, however, with 3 months stock on your balance sheet, let's say that your demand is a little bit more predictable, as it is for power tools. It's more predictable for power tools than it is for diesel engine spares, for example. And you can manage with 3 months stock on your balance sheet, then you don't need a 50% gross margin. You need perhaps a 35% gross margin, and your expenses at 25% will still give you the same return on net operating assets as in my previous example.